Seated position, finding a comfortable seat, sitting nice and tall, head above shoulders, shoulders above hips. If you want to sit on a block, you can. Actually, I'm going to sit on a block today. And if you want to sit kneeling, you can. We're going to start the practice with some breath practice and a meditation. So just no effort in the body, sitting nice and tall. Hands on thighs or knees and closing the eyes. Inviting yourself to day 4 of this yoga detox challenge. And today is about focus and concentration. The poet Mark Nepo said that if you become entranced with what is inconsequential, you will lose track of what matters. And what he's saying is that if you focus on nothing, you become distracted by everything and you just start chasing after every dog that barks and deplete your energy. The brain becomes fragmented. And so these mindfulness practices, meditation, yoga, breath, you pull your awareness to one thing at a time, allowing your energy to be more potent, more powerful, so you can harness it towards your highest good and the greatest good for all. Go ahead and take your right hand with your 2 peace fingers. We're going to do Nadi Shodhana, our alternate nostril breathing. And all it is that you are going to seal one nostril and you are going to breathe from the opposite nostril. So bring your thumb by the right nostril, your ring finger by the left nostril. And before we begin, take a full inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Sealing the right nostril, inhale through the left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath for 1, 2, 3. Seal the left nostril, exhale through the right for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 2, 1. Inhale through the right for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Exhale through the left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 2, 1. Inhale left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 1, 2, 3. Exhale through the right 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 2, 1. Inhale right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 1, 2, 3. Exhale left 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 2, 1. Last round. Inhale left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 1, 2, 3. Exhale right 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 2, 1. Release your hand. Take a full inhale through the nose. Open your mouth. Exhale it to the very, very bottom. Get empty. Let it go. Keep the eyes closed. And bring your awareness to the center of your head, between your eyebrows, between your ears, right there in the middle of your brain. activating your pineal gland. Bring your thumb and index finger to connect with both hands for Gyan Mudra, this hand gesture that activates focus and concentration in the brain. Feel the energy light up in your brain. Notice any tingling. Maybe you see colors. Fully present, fully focused. Now take a full inhale. And blink the eyes open as you exhale. Notice how it feels to give the brain just one thing to focus on. Feel that balance, feel that coherence, that clarity that you just created. And from here, come onto your hands and knees, tabletop position. We're just going to begin to wake up the body here. Gentle cat and cow. On an inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, maybe look up. On an exhale, round the spine, tucking the pelvis and the chin. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do some line breath here. So on an inhale, you're going to drop your belly, look up. And on an exhale, you're going to round the spine, stick your tongue out, lion's breath. Inhale. Exhale, lion's breath, round the spine. Inhale, waking up that body. Exhale, let it go. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, empty it all out. Squeeze it out. Come back to a neutral spine here. Go ahead and reach your left leg back behind you. Keep your toes on the mat today. And spin your left toes flat, right behind your right toes. You actually want to angle your left toe slightly forward. And lean onto your right hand and lift that left arm up to the sky. If you want to kickstand that bottom right leg a little bit back behind you, that will help you with stability. And so sealing the outer edge of that left foot, feeling the stretch in the left side of the body, go ahead and circle that left arm up and over your head. So you feel that diagonal stretch all the way from the left foot to the left fingertips. Can you wrap that top left hip a little bit forward so you're not in a back bend? It's a side body stretch. Inhale, reach that left arm up to the sky. Engage your core. So with a very strong core, hug your ribs in, pull the navel in, and then slowly begin to lift your chest up. Come all the way up to an upright position. Spread the arms wide. So it looks like a warrior two, but you're on your right knee. Breathe. Open. Drop your left hand by your left leg. Flip your right palm to the sky. Take a full inhale. And on an exhale, reach that right arm up to the sky, stretching the entire right side of the body from that right knee all the way to the right fingertips. Soften the shoulders down. Stay with your breath. Full inhale, stretch it out. Exhale back to warrior two, and we're going to come back where we came from. Slowly begin to lower your right hand down. Reach that left arm up. Look down and lower your left hand down. Come into the ball of that left foot. Spin your chest down. And then bring your left knee to meet your right knee, tabletop. Same thing on the other side. Reach that right leg behind you. Drop the right toes down into the earth. Spin the right foot flat. Lean onto the left hand. Reach that right arm up to the sky. Maybe you kickstand that bottom left leg a little bit back behind you for stability. Breathe, beginning to open up the body. Expanding your energy field. Expanding your breath. Especially if you're practicing early in the morning when we sleep, maybe the body becomes contracted. Go ahead and reach that right arm up and over your head. Open up the right side of the body. Seal the outer edge of that right foot. Ankle your toes forward. Send the breath where it needs to go. Washing the body from the inside. That right arm reaches up to the sky. And on an inhale, slowly from the core, lift your torso all the way to an upright position. Coming into a gate pose. That right leg is strong. The gaze is steady. Look towards that front middle finger. Find that drishti. The drishti in yoga, it means your focus, your focal point. You give the eye one thing to focus on. Spin that left palm to the sky. Bring it into a reverse. Now this time we're going to open the left side of the body. So we open both sides of the body. There are a lot of meridian channels in the sides of the body. In Chinese medicine, they activate your qi energy, which is your life essence. Reach the fingertips a little bit higher. Give it one last stretch. Bring it back to that warrior two variation in the upper body. And slowly drop that left hand all the way down. Reach that right arm up. Maybe you instep that bottom foot, look down. Right hand lowers. Right knee next to the left knee, tabletop position. And from here, we're just going to come to a downward facing dog. So go ahead and reach your hands a little bit forward and tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Find your alignment. Making sure that your feet are about hip distance and that your heels are hiding behind your second and big toe. And since this is the first downward facing dog, you can keep a subtle bend in the knees. And that will allow you to actually pike your hips a little bit higher as you press your chest towards the upper thighs. And in this down dog, really what you're doing is that you're stretching the entire backside of the body, from the backs of the calves to the hamstrings, to the hips, to the lower back, upper back. Also, you're stretching the shoulders and the arms and even the hands. And you're also stretching the front side of your body. So your chest is open wide and really countering all the folded forward postures that you're doing throughout your day. Can you relax your neck and your jaw? Maybe you bicycle the legs, you bend one knee and you sink the opposite heel. You just begin to wake up the backs of the legs, the calf muscles, feel that stretch. Such a simple pose, but so, so powerful. And from here, bend your knees, look between your hands, take an inhale. And exhale, just walk your feet. Take as many steps as you need to come into your first forward fold today. So we always start very easy. We warm up the body, drop the head. Maybe you shake it no, you nod it yes. Frame the head, maybe you grab opposite elbows. You can even bend the knees and straighten the legs a little bit if your hamstrings are tight. You can even release the hands and bend one knee at a time, like we did in the dog. Wherever you are, release your hands either on the mat or on the shins and find a flat back. Draw the heart forward. Navel in, ribs hugging in. Slight tuck in the chin, lengthening the back of the neck, the back of the skull. So the back of the neck is an extension of the spine. We want to make sure that the neck is in alignment with the rest of the spine so you're not looking up, you're not cranking your neck. Take a full inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold again, drop your head. And today we're going to ragdoll, so keep a roundness in the spine and one vertebra at a time. Slowly round yourself all the way up, 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 up. Roll the shoulders back. The head is the last thing that comes up. Tadasana, mountain pose. You can bring the hands to prayer and plug the backs of your thumbs into your heart space. Now bring your thumbs to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, the space of focus and concentration. Creating that state of equilibrium between the heart and the brain. Homeostasis, a biorhythmic state. And so the brain sends a signal to the heart and the heart loops back and sends a signal to the brain. Beautiful, friends. Release your arms by your side. Take an inhale, circle both arms up to the sky and drop your left hand. Keep that right arm reaching. You're going to lean to the left and open up the right side of the body. Feel the stretch on the right side as you seal the outer edge of that right foot, reaching the right fingertips up. Inhale, both arms reach back to center. Exhale, other side, left side. Shoulders soft and down. Inhale, both arms reach up. And exhale, fold forward, drop your head. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose, lower down, chaturanga, hug the elbows in. Uncurl your toes, lift your chest up, roll the shoulders back, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, curl the toes, lift the hips, drop your head. Take a few breaths here. On an inhale, lift your right leg back and up. Keep the lower back squared, so spin all of your right toes down to face the earth. Hug the ribs in, so you have a strong core here. So it's really not about how high the leg goes, it's about how you keep your core intact. So you're not in a back bend. Take a full inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, curl it in. Inhale, send the leg back and up. And exhale, step the foot right between your hands and drop your left knee down. On an inhale, sink your hips, draw your heart forward. On an exhale, just straighten that front right leg. Just open up the hamstring. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, bend the knee. And exhale, straighten the leg. Re-bend the knee. Curl your left toes, lift your left knee up. And on an inhale, come up, crescent pose. Both arms reach high. Breathe. Take a full inhale. And on an exhale, shift your weight slightly forward. And you're gonna hop your left foot next to the right foot. You're gonna come into a chair pose. Sit back. Reach high. Hug the ribs in. You're reaching your hips away from your arms away from the hips. Full inhale. Exhale, fold forward, drop the head. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest, curl it in. Activate the core. Inhale, send the leg back and up. And exhale, step it through, drop the knee. Low lunge, maybe you slide that back knee a little bit. And inhale, sink your hips a little deeper and draw the heart forward. Exhale, straighten that leg. And we pulse this. Inhale, bend the knee, crawl your fingertips forward. And exhale, straighten that leg. You can use your blocks if you need to. Inhale, bend the knee. And exhale, straighten that leg. Now bend the knee, fingertips, framing that front left foot, low lunge. Curl your right toes, lift your right knee. On an inhale, rise up. Crescent warrior. Open body, open mind, open heart. Begin to shift your weight forward, lean forward with the upper body, and you're gonna step that right foot next to the left foot, chair pose, Utkatasana. Even here, can you stay focused? Focus on your breath. Let the breath be at the center of your attention. Can you sit a little deeper, reach a little higher, full inhale. Exhale, fold forward, drop the head. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, plank, lower down. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Long breath out. All right, friends. We're going to take what we just did and we're going to flow it. One breath, one movement. Here we go. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, step it through, drop the knee. Inhale, draw the heart forward. Exhale, straighten the leg. We're just going to do one of these. Inhale, draw your heart forward, lift your left knee, and go ahead and come up all the way, crescent pose, full inhale. Take an inhale, lean forward. Exhale, step that left foot, chair pose, full inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog, it's happening. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, send the leg back. Exhale, step it through, drop the knee. Inhale, draw the heart forward. Exhale, straighten that left leg. Re-bend the knee. Lift that knee, take an inhale. Go ahead and reach the arms up, crescent pose. Full inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Foot meets the other foot, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Maybe you jump back. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. That's one. Round two. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, step it through, drop the knee. Draw the heart forward, inhale. Straighten that leg, exhale. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, lift that left knee. Inhale, come all the way up, crescent. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands. Jump back. Vinyasa. One breath, one movement. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, step it through, drop the knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, lower the fingertips. Go ahead and straighten that leg. Rebend the knee. Lift that right knee. Inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, lean forward. Step that right foot. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. That's round 2. Round 3, last one. Here we go. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, step it through, drop the knee. Inhale, straighten that leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, lift that left knee. Come all the way up, crescent. Take an inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands. Vinyasa. Inhale and exhale. Last side, you got this. Here we go, friends. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, step it through, drop the knee. Take an inhale, sink your hips. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, rebend the knee. Lift that right knee, exhale. Inhale, come up, crescent pose. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands. Vinyasa. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Let's do a lion's breath. Full inhale. Exhale, stick your tongue out. Feel free to take a child's pose if you need to. Now on an inhale, lift your right leg back and up. Now on an exhale, step it through right between your hands. Inhale, come up, crescent pose. Now on an exhale, you're gonna wrap your left arm underneath your right arm. Eagle with the arms. Spread the elbows away from the face and feel that stretch in the shoulder blades behind your heart. Your elbows are out and up. Now begin to drop your head all the way down inside of that right knee. Let the neck relax. Soften the face and the breath. Begin to lift your head all the way up. Then shift your weight forward. Keep your arms as they are. And hop your left knee up to your chest. Come to standing. Stabilize and organize. Remember that focal point. Find one spot for your gaze, that drishti, that focus. And then wrap that left thigh over the right leg. Bend that standing right knee. Sit back as much as you can. Laser focus. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady mind. Give it one last squeeze. See if you can sink a little deeper. And then slowly straighten that right leg and lift your left leg out in front of you. Flex the foot. Hug the ribs in. Try not to lean back. And slowly send that left leg back. Airplane warrior 3. Again, this is about focus. Balance comes from the inside. Rebend that right knee. Drop your left toes behind you. Spread your arms. Lift your arms up, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin your back foot flat. Right knee above right ankle. Just feel the broadness in your chest. Straighten that front right leg. Left hand over left leg. Reach that right arm up, reverse triangle pose. And come back. Right arm forward, left arm reaches behind you. Heel toe the back foot a little bit in so you shorten your stance. And then begin to lean forward, lean, lean, lean. Right hand down. Left arm reaches. Open the chest wide. You want to wrap that top left hip a little bit forward and draw that right hip back. Open the chest. Your torso is right above your right leg. Bend that left elbow and wrap the left arm behind you. Maybe you tuck it into that waist socket. Look down towards your right big toe. Find a spot to focus on. If you want to grab a block and place it in front of the right foot, you can. You can bend that right knee. Take an inhale. On an exhale, lift that back leg. Find that half moon. Breathe. Flex that left foot. So kick that left heel in that imaginary wall behind you. Maybe the right hand stays down. Maybe the right hand is placed on the heart. Again, your belly button is facing the side of the space. If you lifted that right hand, lower the right hand down, lift that left arm up, bend that right knee, float, step back to a warrior two, straighten that right leg, spin your right toes forward. So parallel the outer edges of your feet with the outer edges of your mat. Take your right hand and lift it up to the sky. Bend that right elbow and take the opposite hand and place it behind the elbow. So for a lot of us, maybe this is it. This is a great place to stay. If you have that flexibility and mobility, you can wrap that left arm and interlace the fingers behind you. So it's really up to you. Take an inhale, lean back, maybe look up. On an exhale, fold and drop the head. Just giving that shoulder and that tricep a little touch. Breathe. And so your goal is really not about getting your head all the way down to the mat. And you see a lot of people get caught up in these things that they maybe saw a picture of on social media. What you're doing here is that you're stretching the inner thighs, you're stretching the shoulders, and you're just taking care of yourself. Slowly begin to lift your chest all the way up, always rising with a strong core, knowing that the core protects the back. Spread your arms wide. Spin your right toes forward, rebend the knee, warrior two. Take an inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Frame the front foot, come into a runner's lunge. So you spin to the ball of the left foot, and instep your left foot a few inches forward, straighten that front leg, come into a pyramid pose. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. So your torso is right over that right leg, and your left toes are pointing forward, your hips are in a neutral rotation, and if you can't bring your hips into that neutral rotation, you're probably gonna wanna step that back left foot a little to the left. So if your feet were close to each other, they'd be about hip distance apart. Heavy on the heels, light on the toes. You can even curl your toes off the mat, feeling the stretch in the hamstring.
Now take your left hand and place it outside of your right foot and begin to crawl your fingertips all the way to the right side of the mat. Your legs are going to come into that X shape and you're going to bend both knees and you're going to sit facing the right side of your mat. We're going to come into cow pose, seated cow. So knee on top of knee, feet away from each other. Hands on feet. Take a moment, take a breath. Full inhale. Long exhale. Coming back to that focused state. Focusing on one thing and one thing only. And there's nothing better to focus on than your own breath. Breathing in, you're breathing in. And breathing out, you're breathing out. You can stay here. This is a great place to stay. For those of you who want more, lift your right arm up just like we did before. Bend your right elbow, tap your hand between your shoulder blades. Take that left hand and press it outside of the elbow. You can stay here, you can interlace the fingers. Again, that is your choice. Take an inhale, press the back of your skull into your arm. Use it as leverage, and then fold to your degree. And slowly come up if you folded. Release your hands. Take a moment. Rest your hands on the soles of the feet. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Plant your fingertips in front of you on the earth. Lean forward and lift your hips off the mat. Press into your feet and straighten the legs, coming back to that X shape. And you're going to just crawl your fingertips all the way to the front of the mat, coming back to that pyramid pose. Plant your hands on the mat. Step that right foot back behind you. Plank pose. Lower down, slow chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in and a long breath out. And on an inhale, lift your left leg back and up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, come up, crescent pose. Wrap that right arm underneath the left arm. Lift your elbows up and out, away from your face. So there's space between your elbows and your chest. Now drop your head all the way down inside of that left knee. How's your breath? Slowly bring yourself all the way up, keeping the arms intertwined. Lean forward. Slowly come to standing knee to chest. Find that spot for your eyes. If you wobble, if you fall, that's okay. Begin to wrap that right thigh. Full eagle wrap. Maybe you tuck the toe behind the calf, maybe not. That's okay too. Give it one last squeeze. Maybe you sit a little deeper. Slowly begin to unwrap yourself. Right leg shoots in front of you. Flex the foot. Strong core. See if you can lift that right leg a little higher. And then right leg swings back. Airplane warrior 3. Again, laser focus with the eyes. Kick that the right foot. Strong lifted leg. Bend that left knee. Beautiful. Unwrap your arms. Inhale, Crescent Pose. And exhale, Warrior Two. Left arm forward. Right arm reaches behind you. Straighten your front leg. Right hand by right leg. Lift that left arm. Reverse triangle pose. And come back to an upright position. Maybe you heel toe the back right foot a little bit. Lean forward, lean, lean, lean. Left hand down. Right arm reaches. Find length in the spine. Draw the heart forward. Chest open wide. Stack your shoulders on top of each other. That right shoulder is above your left shoulder. Bend your right elbow. Wrap the right arm behind you. Look down. Find a spot for your gaze. Bend that left knee. Take an inhale. And exhale, lift the leg when you're ready. Again, the key is to have an engaged, lifted leg and a strong core. Once you find your stability, maybe you place the left hand on your chest. That left hand is up, reach it down, reach that right arm up, full inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Bend that left knee, float. Step back lightly to a Warrior Two like a ballerina. And straighten that leg, spin your toes forward. And this time, inhale, left arm reaches, bend the left elbow, right hand behind the elbow. Press it back, lift up. Maybe you interlace the fingers behind you, or maybe you just take it easy. And fold when you're ready. Drop the head. And slowly on an inhale, come all the way up. Release the hands, spread the arms wide. Spin your toes forward, re-bend the knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, you're gonna cartwheel your hands down and you're gonna straighten that left leg. Instep the back foot, toes pointing forward. Actually, should face this way. I think I should do this way, yeah. There you go. Trying to get that perfect angle for you so you can see me. Take that right hand outside of the right foot and begin to crawl yourself all the way to the left, coming into that X shape, and then bend both knees, sit in your cow pose. Gomukhasana, seated cow. And it's said that this pose is called a cow pose because your knees are supposed to be the face of the cow and your feet are supposed to be the ears of the cow. I thought that was cute. All right, friends. Option one, stay here. Option two, you lift that left arm. You tap between the shoulder blades. You take that right hand behind you, or you interlace the fingers behind you. And maybe you grab your shirt. Maybe you grab a strap if your fingers can't touch. Take a full inhale. Exhale, fold to your degree, pressing the back of your skull into your arms. Breathe. On an inhale, slowly find your way up. Release your arms if you have them. Rest them on the soles of your 2 feet. Full inhale, yogis. Exhale it out. Release your fingertips in front of you. Lean forward, lift your hips up. Lift yourself up into that X shape. Crawl your fingertips forward. Come back to that pyramid pose. Plant your hands on the mat. Step that left foot. Plank pose. Inhale. Lower down. Exhale. Inhale. Cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Full inhale. Long exhale. And slowly come onto a plank pose, and one elbow at a time, lower into a forearm plank, and we're just here for a few moments. Interlace the fingers, and bring the inner edges of your feet to connect. Heels drawing back, heart drawing forward. You can stay here, or maybe you swing your heels to the right on an inhale. Bring them back, exhale to center. Inhale to the left, bring them to center, exhale. 2 more, inhale right, center, exhale, inhale left, center, exhale, to the right, center, to the left, center. Take one last inhale, exhale, Sphinx Pose. Palms flat on the mat, elbows about shoulder distance. You want that straight line from your right elbow all the way down to your shoulder. Draw the shoulders back. Open your chest. Open up the front side of the body. Imagine that you're dragging the skin of your forearms back in towards you, and you're lifting your chest upward, forward, and out. I like to look over my right shoulder. Bring it into a gentle twist. Bring it back to center. And look to the other side. And back to center. You can stay here. For those of you who want to come to a seal, it's a deeper back bend, so you're just going to open up your hands as wide as your mat, and then lift your elbows up. And be mindful, this is a very deep back bend, so if it's too intense, come back to that Sphinx pose. Take a full inhale. And slowly lower your elbows down. Bring your palms together to connect. Drop your forehead. Resting belly pose for a moment. Wiggle your hips a little side to side. Shake it out. Bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet to face the sky. You can do some egg beaters here. You can circle the feet away from each other and then back in. And then circle them the opposite way. Bring them back to center. Maybe you swing them side to side. Release your feet all the way down. And slowly lift yourself up. Come onto your hands and knees. We're just going to begin to cool things down here. Crawl your knees forward. Cross your ankles behind you. And go ahead and lie all the way down onto your back. If you have blocks, go ahead and bring them close to you. Keep them nearby. Hug your knees into your chest. Shake your head a little side to side. And come into a happy baby pose. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Separate the ankles away from each other. And if you can't grab the outer edges of the feet, please know that you can always modify. There's always a place for you in this practice, that you belong.
You can place your hands behind your calves. You can place your hands behind your thighs and just hug the thighs in. Maybe you rock your baby a little side to side. And then hug your knees into your chest. Feet flat on the mat. Knees above ankles, feet hip distance. Make sure that your toes are like arrows pointing straight forward. Bridge pose, lift your hips up. Maybe you interlace your fingers underneath you and you tuck the shoulders. Press into the heels, lift your hips up. Breathe all the way to the belly. You can stay here, or maybe you come to a supported bridge and you grab the block and you place it underneath your sacrum. For those of you who want a deeper back bend, and if you want to go to an upward facing wheel, place your hands by your ears and hug your elbows in towards each other and press your hips and your belly up to the sky. Keep hugging your elbows in, keep hugging your knees in. Maybe you lift your heels off the mat. You come to the tips of the toes and just opening up the entire front side of the body. Take a full inhale. And if you're in that wheel, slowly drop the crown of your head first. And then slowly lower all the way. And we're going to lower all the way down, one vertebra at a time. Take your time. When your hips touch the mat, just knock your knees together to connect. Keep your feet flat and open the feet as wide as your mat. Reclining Teepee pose. Neutralize the spine. Maybe you gently press your hands on your frontal hip bones. And just breathing in, you're breathing in. Breathing out, you're breathing out. You can stay here, or you can come to a Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining butterfly. Bring the soles of the feet together and open up your knees wide. Maybe you slip those blocks underneath your knees, or maybe you come to an early Shavasana. We can seal the practice with a final pranayama samavriti, equal breathing. We bring the body into a state of complete equilibrium by evening out the breath. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Take a full inhale through the nose, then a long exhale through the mouth. Through the nose, inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath but soften for 4, 3, 2, 1. Out the nose, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a full inhale through the nose. Through the mouth, exhale. From here, come into your Shavasana. Straighten your right leg, straighten your right arm. Straighten your left leg, straighten your left arm. Open body, open mind, open heart. Focusing on what matters. Focusing on what is useful. Focusing on what is within your own control. That you can never control what life throws at you, but you can control your state of being and the way you show up. Know that this place is always available to you. You did this work. Nobody did it for you. Nobody did your push-up. Nobody breathed your breath. You did this. You have this innate power. You have this capability to self-regulate. Shavasana, final resting pose. Take a soft inhale and an easy exhale. And allow your next inhale to be more full, and the exhale more long. Wiggling the toes and the fingers and just waking up the body. Stretching one last time from head to toe. Hugging your knees into your chest. That gesture of gratitude to your body, to this beautiful body that you have. And gently roll on to one side into a fetal position, cradling your head. Gently guiding yourself up into an easy cross-legged seated position. And floating your palms together to connect, bowing your chin to your chest. And the light and the goodness within me honors the light and the goodness within you. Namaste, my friends. Congratulations, everybody. Good job. Good job. Day 4, focus. Kudos to you for showing up for yourself, for doing the work day in and day out. We're now officially past the midpoint. We have 3 more days. So keep up the good work, keep up the good momentum, take care of yourself. Remember to eat healthy, remember to drink a lot of water, remember to sleep early, and remember to stay away from any alcohol as much as you can. And just keep cultivating and harnessing your energy, your vital force energy, especially now before the holidays. So you really want to show up as your best self. And I'll see you tomorrow, same place, same time. Much love, much gratitude to you. Take care, everybody. I'm going to come here to chat with you for a little bit to see if you have any questions. All right, YouTube family, thank you so much for joining me. Much love, much gratitude. All right.